Yeah, hi. I just wanted to let you know that we're back on the air on Monday.
What do you mean?
I mean, the writer's strike is over and the show's going to be back.
Jimmy Kimmel spoofs Kim and Kourtney Kardashian's heated fight ahead of the return of Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Shocking but true.
Jimmy is returning to TV Monday for the first time since the writer's strike began in May. And to celebrate, he called his pal Kim K to share the good news.
Yeah, Bible.
Okay, so that's not exactly what happened. The late night host shared this clip to Instagram, editing himself into last week's episode of Hulu's The Kardashians. Specifically, the scene where Kim and her sister Kourt really duke it out.
You're just a witch, and I hate you.
Yeah, the sisters are still going at it after Kim collaborated with Dolce & Gabbana, following Kourt and Travis Barker's May 2022 wedding at the designer's Italian home, where Kourt rocked several looks from the Dolce & Gabbana archives.
Kourtney, it's not that original. Everyone does 90s.
You cannot stand someone else being the center of attention. You came to my wedding. You couldn't be happy.
I was so happy for you. I was so... Why would I not be happy for you?
So Jimmy did what Jimmy does, putting his own funny twist on that tense chat.
Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm very happy. Are you happy for me?
Why would I not be happy for you?
I don't know. You just don't seem that happy for me. You don't even like the show, I guess.
No, that's where I think that you're wrong. If anything, I was like, I don't like, and I told Chloe, I don't like your look.
What's wrong with my look?
It's not that original. Everyone does 90s.
And he didn't stop there.
What's going on?
You are a witch.
Are you happy?
Stop asking me if I'm happy.
Okay.
She's a witch. She's an actual witch. I'm happy.
Jimmy doubled down on that sentiment in the caption, writing, quote, "I'm happy Jimmy Kimmel Live is back."
Kimmel's gonna stay for a little while, yeah. I'm sticking it out.
For the late night show's big return, Jimmy's got guests like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Kathy Griffin, Wanda Sykes, and Dax Shepard.
For me, I greatly appreciate them doing it.
The writer's strike brought Hollywood production to a screeching halt back in May and officially came to an end last week after 148 days.
The double strike is having huge, devastating effects on Hollywood right now. People are out of work. People are getting second jobs as Uber drivers and delivery people so they can make ends meet.
During the strike, Jimmy launched the Strike Force 5 podcast with his fellow late-night peers, Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Fallon, Seth Meyers, and John Oliver, with all the proceeds going to the writers who were out of work.
The last time there was a writer's strike, there wasn't a lot of communication between the late night hosts. So Stephen suggested we get together and we talk through our issues and whatever we're dealing with.
Late night veteran Jon Stewart was a guest on the pod and joked about the experience during a chat with ET.
Do you have fun crashing the podcast with the guys?
No, not
Why
particularly.
not?
They're just very unpleasant people in general. Yeah, they put on a veneer for show business,
Yeah.
but underneath it all, just terribly sad.
And during the pod's first episode, Jimmy revealed he was actually thinking about hanging up his talk show hat.
I was very intent on retiring right around the time where the strike started. And now I realize, like, oh yeah, it's kind of nice to work.
Jimmy Kimmel Live premiered in 2003, and last year, Jimmy explained his contract is set to expire in 2024.
I have moments where I go, I cannot do this anymore. And moments where I go, what am I going to do with my life if I'm not doing this anymore? And it's a very complicated thing.
Well, for now, we're glad to have you back on our TVs, Jimmy.
Thank you. I'm happy.
I'm happy for us.